YouTube watchers. Today I am giving a lecture on international information flow and imbalance. Wealth called information, it's a free flow which has caused imbalance between the developed and underdeveloped nations. International information flow and imbalance. Internationally, how information is imbalanced among countries. Internationally, how information flows. Let us see. Information is a buzzword. It's a very important word. Information, how it free flows across the nations. Information is free flowing across nations, but there is information imbalance among the countries. Information imbalance between the developed nations and underdeveloped nations. How it is, let us see. Information as wealth and power. Today, what is power? Information. What is wealth? Information. If you have information at fingertips, then you will have wealth, you will have power. You can sell information, you can have money, you can have wealth, you can sell information, you can have power. Possessing information is possessing power only. Knowledge is power, the yesterday's word. Today, information is power. All people should be enriched with information. Information rich Western countries, they are information rich. The Western countries which are information rich are situated in Western Hemisphere. Simply West, countries of Western Europe and North America. Countries of Western Europe and North America, they are information rich. International news agencies. What are the international news agencies? Reuters from Britain, AFP, Agence France Presse, AFP from France. These are the international agencies. There are many international agencies. Okay, so international news agencies. For example, in India, PTI, UNI, they are the news agencies. PTI is Press Trust of India, UNI is United News of India. These are Indian news agencies. Apart from news agencies, Western countries have information agencies to gather facts of data and disseminate the same after proper packaging. The information agencies, they give out information after proper packaging of the news information. Advantageous position of the first world countries. What is the advantageous position of the first world countries? Let us see. Information poverty in the underdeveloped countries. In the underdeveloped countries, information poverty is there. For example, India is not suffering from money poverty. India is suffering from information poverty. Underdeveloped countries are suffering from information poverty. Information is rich today. If you want to become rich, have information. Information required. Historical dimensions of international information. Let us see the historical dimension of information dissemination. Information, how it was disseminated in the beginning, there was Gabriel's propaganda mission. So, through different forms, information was disseminated in the beginning. That was historical beginning in information dissemination. Advantageous position of the first world countries because they are information rich. The first world countries. The closed situation in socialist countries. In socialist countries, information flow is not free. That is why there is a closed situation in socialist countries like Russia. Information is not so frequently not flown. Let us see the third world. India is in the third world. The first world, second world. First world is developed countries. Second world is socialist countries. Third world is India, Asian countries are there, some countries. Third world, Middle East, Asia, Latin America. Latin America is the poor country, Latin America. Not North America, not South America. I am talking of Latin America. Concept of free flow of information. What is the concept of free flow of information? Free flow of information is absent in some countries, in underdeveloped countries. Concept of imbalance. Why imbalance? What is the concept for imbalance? Information imbalance is there in the developing countries, underdeveloped countries. Origin of the concept of imbalance. What was the origin for concept of imbalance? Because the rich countries, they only had all the information. That is why concept of information imbalance has come into force in third world countries. The imbalance debate. There should be debate on imbalance. Why information is not balanced in the world? Why information is not free flow in the world? There is missing free flow in some countries. Only the first world countries are enjoying the information flow, international information flow. The imbalance is there in the third world countries, the less developed countries. North-South dialogue, aid, trade and information. So there should be North-South dialogue. North countries and South countries, there should be dialogue on aid, trade and information. Aid for money, trade for business and information. There should be dialogue between North and South in the world. Contemporary trends in media and international relations. What are the contemporary trends in media and international relations? Today, the world is a global village. Before the situation was different. Today the world is a global village. In the global village situation, the contemporary trends in media and international relations, how it is, media is expanded everywhere. Okay. Then international relations also have come into a global village fold. First world. Let us see what are the first world countries. Countries which are industrialized and are the former colonial powers. The colonial powers are Britain and other countries. They have the colonial powers. Why they are called colonial powers? Because they occupied many countries and they ruled. Even the Britishers ruled India for 150 years. But it is a colonial power. These are mostly situated in Europe and North America. The colonial powers, the countries which have colonial powers, they are mostly situated in Europe and North America. Let us see second world. Countries which have adopted communism or socialism as their guiding force to run the affairs. To run the affairs of the countries, they adopted communism or socialism. So communist countries, socialist countries, they are called the second world countries. Russia, Azerbaijan, these are all socialist countries, the second world countries. So in first world countries, international information flow is very free. In first world countries, the information flow is very free. In second world countries like Russian countries, socialist countries, communist countries, information flow is restricted. Coming to the third world countries, developing countries and underdeveloped countries. The countries that are not developed at all, underdeveloped, and developing countries, mostly situated in Asia, Africa and Latin America. These are the third world countries. Third world countries mostly situated in Asia, Africa and Latin America. America name is there, but Latin America is a poor country. They were the colonies and are economically very poor. So these countries, these colonies, colony in the sense country, these countries are economically very poor. The third world countries. Okay, let us come to NAM. Non-alignment movement. NAM is non-alignment movement. NAM countries. A group of more than 100 nations belonging to the third world countries. Okay, first world countries, second world countries, third world countries, NAM countries. NAM countries are more than 100. NAM countries. The non-alignment movement was there, that was piloted by the then Prime Minister of India, Madam Indira Gandhi. Before closing this lecture, I will give you 3 rules for success. Before giving rules, this lecture, international information flow and imbalance, to whom it is useful. This lecture is useful to all people, mainly to the students of journalism, mass communication, communication courses. They can make use of this lecture. But lecture is generally useful to all general publics. Before closing this lecture, I will give you 3 rules for success. 1. Trust your brain. 2. Trust yourself. 3. Trust Hari Prasad. You can become winner in life. Thank you. Carpe diem.